1513, a Spanish officer named Captain Juan Ponce de Leon set sail from Puerto Rico in search of a magical fountain whose waters could make people stay young forever. This fountain was rumored to be on the island of Bimini. While searching for Bimini, Captain Ponce de Leon found a beautiful land which we know today as Florida. Let's go to Puerto Rico in the time of the early 1500s to see this story unfold. In scene 1, we find Ponce de Leon and his son along with his son and an old unicorn.
My lord, an old native wishes to speak to you. She says her name is Louisa.
What does she want?
She will not say, my lord. She will only speak to you. She says it is urgent.
Very well, tell her that I will see her. I wonder what the old woman wants to see me about.
You may see Captain Juan Ponce de Leon now.
Come forward, Louisa. Do not be afraid.
You have been good to my people for many years. I want to tell you a very important secret.
What kind of a secret, Louisa?
Far to the north of here is an island called Bimini. It has beautiful flowers and birds. The people never grow old there.
How is it possible that they can stay young?
A fountain is there that has magical powers. People who drink from the waters will live forever.
How do you know this, Louisa?
All my people know about this fountain, my lord, but we do not tell the white men about it.
Do you know how to find this island?
No, my lord. All I know is that it is far to the north.
Thank you, Louisa. You have been a good and faithful servant.
Scene 2, Captain Ponce de Leon meets with 3 faithful soldiers in his home.
I have called the 3 of you together tonight to share with you some very amazing news. I am told that there is a fountain with magical water.
What do you mean by magical, Captain?
I am told that anyone who drinks from its waters will become young again.
That's exciting news. Indeed, sir. Just where is this fountain to be found?
It is said to be on the island of Bimini, far to the north.
Do you wish to search this island of Bimini, Captain?
No, not right away. King Ferdinand is coming back to Spain. He wants a full report about our settlements here in the New World. While I'm there, I shall speak to him about this fountain. Remember, tell no one what you have heard here tonight.
We obey your request, Captain Ponce de Leon. Our lips shall remain still, mighty lion. You can depend on our loyalty, sir.
You men have always been faithful to me. I trust you completely.
Scene 3, Captain Ponce de Leon sails to Spain and meets with King Ferdinand at his court.
Welcome back to Spain, Captain Juan Ponce de Leon.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
It has been many years since you left your native land in 1493.
Many years indeed, Your Majesty.
I have heard many good things about your loyalty and leadership in the New World.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I wish to serve you well.
I have also heard about a fountain of youth on the island of Bimini. Do you believe there is such a fountain, Ponce de Leon?
I too have heard the story, but I cannot say for sure that the story is true.
I want you to search for this fountain and report back to me in person. I can trust you completely. I have confidence in your ability.
I shall return to Puerto Rico and prepare for this search for this fountain. I remain your obedient servant.
Returns home from Spain and talks with his wife Doña Inez and his son Luis about the search for the magical fountain.
Do you believe there's a magical fountain, Juan? I don't know, Inez. If there is, I certainly would like to find it. Everyone could benefit from its waters. King Ferdinand is eager for me to begin the search.
I wish you weren't going this distance, Alan. Nothing is certain. I may never see you again.
I'm sure I shall return home safely. Please do not cry, Inez.
I can't help my feelings, Juan. I too shed tears like the rest of the soldiers who will be leaving with you.
You must be brave. If the other women see you crying, they'll be downhearted and afraid. You must help keep their spirits high.
I shall try. Remember, we shall all miss you very much.
Please, Father, may I join you on this voyage?
No, my son, it is not possible.
But Father, I too long in this adventure land. Besides, I am old enough to be of help to you.
I'm sorry, Louis, but the answer must be no.
Then I shall be the man of the house while you are with Father. Then I shall look after mother and sister. You need not worry about them.
I will not worry. I know they'll be in your good hands. While I'm away, I shall be thinking of both of you.
And we shall be thinking of you too, Father.
May God go with you on this journey, my husband.
And his faithful soldiers still land their letters.
Our journey seems endless. We've been sailing for weeks and weeks. Will we ever see land again?
We must be patient. Remember, we have no maps to chart a course. These are unknown waters.
Look ahead. Is that our shoreline? Yes, it is. I can see the waves breaking on the shore.
And I can see the green trees.
We must tell the captain immediately. He is in his cabin writing in his journal.
Come quickly, my line. We have sighted a beautiful land.
Look, sir. Look across the western horizon.
You're right, this is indeed a land of rare beauty.
Do you think it's the island of Bimini, Captain?
I don't know. If it is, I'm eager to learn all I can about it.
You must give us land a name, Captain. Yes, what will we call it, sir?
Since this is the time of Spain's Easter Feast of Flowers, I shall name this land of Florida.
Let us go ashore, Captain, and claim this land for Spain.
Early tomorrow morning, we shall lower the small boats and go ashore. We shall need many witnesses to make the ceremony legal. Tell all the men aboard our ship to prepare to go ashore at sunrise.
Yes, Captain Ponce de Leon. Right away, sir.
And all his soldiers, sailors, and priests were gathered on the Florida shore for the special ceremony.
The priests, the soldiers, and the sailors are all ready for a ceremony, Captain.
Then here on the sandy shore of Florida, we shall now claim this land for Spain.
Here's the Spanish flag.
And here is the cross. Silence, everyone. Mighty Lion speaks.
I, Juan Ponce de Leon, in this year 1513, now claim this land of Florida for Spain in the name of God and King Ferdinand.
Well done, Captain. Well done. This land of Florida now belongs to Spain. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
No one person has done more to develop the state of Florida than Henry Flagler. He used his own fortune to benefit the state of Florida and the people who lived here. Let's listen as he tells his story to the members of the press. Welcome, Mr. Henry Flagler. We are grateful to you for coming here to answer our questions about your place in Florida's history. We are eager to hear your story. If you are ready, sir, we will begin.
Yes, I am ready.
Members of the press, you may now ask your questions.
Mr. Flagler, you come from Gulf Peak Beacon. You lived in New York, where you founded Standard Oil Company with Johnny Rockefeller. You were making lots of money. Why did you come to Florida?
My wife Mary was ill. Her doctor suggested we come to Florida for a warm climate. We came in 1878.
Did you like living in Florida?
No, I must admit I don't like Florida at all. There were so many mosquitoes and there are only a few places to stay, so I went back to New York.
If you didn't like Florida, why did you turn?
It was for my own health this time. I really didn't want to come, but I promised my doctor I would rest in St. Augustine.
Why did you think of Florida on this visit?
My first opinion changed. I like St. Augustine and I like the climate.
Mr. Flagler, I'm Donnie Sandler from the Concord. What was it about Florida that made you decide to stay and make your home here?
I realized it was hard for people to travel within Florida, and there were only a few comfortable places to stay. I knew more people would come to Florida if these problems were solved. I wanted to stay and do something about this situation.
Mr. Flagler, I'm Terry Burgos from the Peninsula Press. What exactly did you do to solve these problems?
To me, railroad travel was the solution to the problems. The first thing I did was to purchase the Jacksonville, St. Augustine, and Halifax River railroads.
What did you do?
I extended my railroads along the East Coast. Now tourists could travel within Florida more easily.
What did you do about the lack of hotels?
In 1888, I built my first luxury hotel in St. Augustine. I named it Ponce de Leon. Guests enjoyed the finest food and entertainment. I wanted my hotel to last forever, so I built a wall of 4 feet thick.
Do you think it will last forever, Mr. Flagler?
Well, it's over 100 years old and still in St. Augustine today. It is not a hotel anymore, it is now Flagler College.
Sir,
I'm Brett Ferris. I represent the Space Coast Review. Tell us what part Miss Julia Tuttle played in your development on the east coast of Florida.
Miss Julia Tuttle had a vision of development as I did. Her dream was Miami Wilderness would become a big city. She tried to persuade me of city my railroad further south to Miami.
Didn't you share her dream for Miami?
No, I thought it would be nothing but a fishing village. I didn't think it would be wise to pay the cost of a steamboat railroad there.
However, we know that you did build your railroad south to Miami. What happened to change your mind?
In December 1895, Florida had the most severe freeze in its history. Throughout the state, citrus trees were killed by supreme cold. Citrus growers lost everything. To my amazement, Miss Julia Tuttle sent me a bouquet of orange blossoms from Miami.
Why did she send for orange blossoms, Mr. Flagler?
This was Miss Tuttle's way of letting me know that Miami had escaped the killing freeze. This meant that my people could visit Miami any time of the year and could grow fruits and vegetables all year round.
Are you now convinced that Miami had a great future?
Absolutely. I extended my road further south to Miami and built more luxury hotels.
Mr. Flagler, you were a very generous man. You came to the aid of many of those citrus growers who suffered great losses in a terrible freeze.
Someone had to help them. They had put all their money into the growers and now they had lost everything.
What did you do to help them?
I sent the citrus growers free seeds, fertilizers, and tools. I even loaned them money to start planting again.
Your help gave these growers the courage to stay in Florida and try once more.
Didn't you have a rival whose name was also Henry?
Oh yes, Henry Plant and I were railroad rivals. He built his railroad along the central part of Florida and along the Gulf Coast. Even though we were in competition with each other, I must admit, his Tampa Bay Hotel was truly a marvel.
What do you consider your greatest accomplishment, Mr. Flagler?
My greatest accomplishment was extending my railroad from Miami along the Keys to Key West. Construction began in 1905 and took 7 years of hard work to complete this railway.
It must have been very difficult to build a railroad across water. Tell us some of the many problems you had to overcome.
We needed a special kind of cement that would harden underwater. We had to import that cement from Germany. We also had the problems of sandflies, mosquitoes, alligators, and a lack of fresh drinking water.
Workers needed fresh water to drink and steam engines needed water to operate. What did you do about this water problem?
We had water brought to the Keys on barges towed by steamboats.
What about the problems caused by the weather?
Hurricanes were our most powerful enemy. Monstrous winds and waves destroyed arches and building equipment. They even twisted the steel rails.
How discouraging for you!
Yes, it was very discouraging. But my greatest loss was the lives of my many loyal workers who were killed in those disastrous storms.
But you never gave up, did you, Mr. Flagler?
No, I didn't. I was an old man now my health was failing. I wanted anything in the world to see my railroad completed.
And you did, Mr. Flagler. Tell us about that exciting day in 1912 when the Key West extension was finally completed and the dedication ceremony was held.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I can still hear the bands playing and the whistles in the harbor. Government officials were there to congratulate me all the way from Washington, D.C. The governor of Florida, Mr. Albert Gilchrist, was also there to congratulate me. I felt especially honored when a chorus of school children came to join the celebration.
How proud you must have been.
It was the most thrilling day of my life. A chorus of school children scattered roses and sang to me. I could hear them, but I couldn't see them because I was blind. But I was happy because my dream of an overseas railroad had been fulfilled.
Mr. Flagler, would you be willing to give a piece of advice to young people of Florida today?
Well, the best advice I can think of is this. Never pay any attention to those who doubt you and try to discourage your dreams.
How did you see your place in Florida's history, Mr. Flagler?
I think it would be fair to say I gave my money, my service, and my love to the state of Florida. Now before I go, I'd like to give a special gift to share with the boys and girls of Florida. This was the last bike that was driven out of my railroad. I know it had been destroyed in 1935 by the winds of a savage hurricane.
accept the spike, Mr. Flagler, as a symbol of an impossible dream that came true because of the courage and determination of one man.
Thank you, Mr. Henry Flagler.
You have been a great friend to the state of Florida. You will always be remembered with respect and admiration.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to talk with you today. Goodbye.
Have you ever seen a Florida citrus grove filled with golden fruits? Have you ever smelled the fragrance of lovely orange blossom? Citrus trees are among the most beautiful trees in nature. They supply us with delicious fruit and juice. Do you know how this golden treasure of citrus came to Florida? Listen, as Grandpa Valencia and his citrus kids tell us about the most important industries in nature.
Hello there, citrus kids. What are you all up to?
We are out playing in the grove and we decided we'd come by and visit you.
I'm glad to see you. Come up on these old orange crates and we can enjoy the Florida sunshine together.
I just love to feel the warm sun shining on my face.
I do too, Temple. The warmth is just what I need to build up my vitamin C.
Florida has everything we need, Duncan. Warm days, cool nights, rich soil, and the right amount of rainfall.
That must be what makes Florida fruit the juiciest and sweetest of all.
It sure is, Hamlin. Did you citrus kids know that Florida grows more citrus than any other place in the world?
I didn't know that. How do we happen to be living here in Florida anyway, Grandpa Valencia?
Well, Parson Brown, we think Christopher Columbus brought the first citrus to the New World in 1493 when he visited Haiti. Then years later, Ponce de Leon brought orange seeds to Florida.
Oh yes, I remember. He was searching for the fountain of youth and golden treasure. Oh, if only Ponce de Leon could see all the golden oranges, grapefruit, and tangerines in Florida today. He would have already known he had a treasure within the seeds of the golden orange.
Think of all the places in Florida that are named after the orange seeds Ponce de Leon planted. There's Tangerine, Citrus Park, Orange City, Groveland, and Orange Springs.
Don't forget citrus and orange counties, Grandpa. But what about me? What about us grapefruit?
You came much, much later, Duncan. Grapefruit trees first reached Florida in 1823. They were brought to the Tampa Bay area by a French count.
A French cat? Wow! Just think, I come from royalty. That makes us grapefruit pretty important.
You are important, Duncan, but not because of the French count. Did you know Florida leads the world in growing of grapefruit trees?
Did you say the world? Wow! Where do all the grapefruit go?
Many are used in their own country, and others are shipped to places all over the world.
We grapefruit really get around.
As we know, the Spaniards brought oranges to Florida and the French count brought grapefruit. But did you know the father of citrus was a man from China?
China, Grandpa Valencia.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Lu Gingong, who lived in D-Land, worked hard to improve oranges and grapefruit. This Floridian from China was called the Orange Wizard.
People from many countries play an important part in developing Florida's industry. I hope I'll be sent to a faraway country when I grow up. I like to see something of the world. Not me, Hamlin. I like to stay right here. I like to be made into candy peel or delicious marmalade. I like for children to enjoy me on their breakfast toast. I think I'll follow in my family's footsteps. I want to be shipped up north in a fancy fruit gift box. I hope all the leftover peel, seeds, and pulp from all of us become cattle feed.
Yes, cows like citrus feed. It's good for them too.
What about you, Nancy? It's never too soon to start thinking about your future.
It never has been a doubt in my mind, Grandpa Valencia. I want to be a nutritious snack in summer school lunchbox.
A very wise decision, Nancy.
But what about Valencia's, Grandpa? Yes, what do Valencias choose to be?
We're at our best as fresh or frozen juice. Remember, orange juice is the Florida state beverage.
What is it, Dancy?
If you took all the citrus cans that was made in one season and stuck them in the end, how far would they reach?
From Key West to Tallahassee,
Not enough, Hamlin.
to Miami to New York City.
Still not enough, Temple.
Tell us, Dancy.
The stack would reach from the earth to the moon.
Wow, just think of that. Citrus kids, the weatherman says it's going to get cooler tonight.
Is that good?
Oh yes, we need cool mates to give us that deep, rich color and sweet, juicy taste.
What if it should get too cold? Yes, what if it should freeze?
Then we are all in trouble. Ice crystals could form in the fruit.
Oh, I don't even want to think of that happening.
Don't worry, Temple. The others will fire up the grove heaters and give us a coating of ice for protection.
Oh, that's a relief. I certainly want to be on my very best when the fruit pickers come to harvest me.
It sure takes a lot of people and equipment to keep the citrus industry moving, doesn't it, Grandpa Lindsay?
Right you are, Duncan. Besides the grove heaters and sprinklers, the growers need tractors and mowers too.
And don't forget the fertilizers and the spray for the pads. And the boxes and bags and letters for the fruit pickers. And the trucks and the trains to carry the fruit to other places. Nature sure has given Florida a rich golden treasure. They must guard it well.
If the people of Florida will take care of the citrus, then people all over the world can enjoy it.
Quiet, everyone. I hear the children coming home from school.
They will want to pick an afternoon fruit snack.
Hurry! We must go. We don't want the children to hear us talking. Goodbye for now, Grandpa Lindsay.
Come back again soon, citrus kids.
The next time you drink a glass of refreshing orange juice or grapefruit juice, or eat a delicious tangerine, or smell the fragrance of the lovely orange blossom, think of the story of Florida's golden treasure.
A group of animals from all over Florida has gathered in the Everglades. They're waiting quietly for the Florida Panther to arrive. They know this meeting is important because the Florida State Animal himself has called them together.
At midnight, Panther walks silently through the tall grass and takes his place among the line of fallen lawn. The moon shines like a spotlight on his languorous face. Florida Panther begins to speak.
Hear my words, animal brothers and sisters. I have called you here this meeting to talk about a matter of great importance, our survival.
Yeah, no, our numbers are becoming smaller. People are using the land to make our homes. It is hard for us to find food. The waters of our habitat are becoming polluted.
Many of us have been put on the endangered list. Please, my friends, we can't all speak at once. I want each of you to share your problems with us. Remember, we are one big family.
Yes, what affects one of us affects us all.
I will speak first. We meetings are being threatened by the tide of speeding boats. The sharp blades cut our bodies. Sometimes old fishing lines become rubber on our flippers and cut us too.
Our nests and trees have been cut down to make way for houses and highways. We bald eagles can't survive and grown in numbers which cruel and thoughtless people shoot us.
When we see turtles come to the beach at night to lay our eggs, the lights from the many buildings confuse us. They sometimes prevent us from nesting. When our eggs finally hatch, these same lights confuse our babies. They can't find the way to the ocean.
We pellets enjoy lots of fish, but the pesticide in our food causes us to lay eggs with soft shells. When we sit on our nest, the eggs break. Then there can be no baby pelicans. As you know, my friends, we Kiwi are the smallest deer in North America. We have been pushed farther and farther south into Florida until the big time Keys are the few places left for us to live.
Fortunately, we are protected through our Keter refuge.
We alligators are once in danger. My brothers were killed for our hides and meat. Then laws are passed to protect us. Now our numbers are growing once again.
Panthers are the most endangered of all Florida animals. Man's highways are destroying our hunting grounds. Cars are killing us as we try to cross the highways in search of food. We need help soon or I'm afraid the panthers are doomed.
From the tops of the cypress trees comes soft chattering.
A group of mockingbirds flies down to the center of the ring.
What has been spoken here tonight is true, animal friends. As a state bird, we mockingbirds were all over Florida. We know what is happening.
Florida animals have many problems, but we believe there is hope.
Tell us what you know, mockingbirds.
We have seen the boys and girls of Florida working for our survival.
Oh yes, I remember the school children voted to be the Florida State Animal in 1978.
We have seen children making beautiful banners about Florida animals. They hang these banners in their school lunchrooms and libraries. These banners remind everyone to protect Florida wildlife.
The slogan that caught my eyes was "Let the Florida Panthers proud." Some boys and girls have written slogans for bumper stickers to put on their family cars.
What did the slogan say?
The slogan I remember was, "Wildlife, protect it or lose it."
That's a good one.
One slogan asks a question with an eagle soar no more.
The slogan that caught my eyes was "Let the Florida Panthers proud." These slogans will make people think about us.
One classroom of children wrote and sold a newspaper called Our Florida Wildlife Speaks. They adopted a Florida animal with the money they earned.
What a great idea.
Let's tell everyone about the Neighborhood Florida Wildlife Festival.
How we wish all of you could have been there too. How we wish all of you could have been there too. Everyone in the neighborhood works together.
There was a Toys for Turtles sale. Boys and girls were selling their old toys to benefit sea turtles.
Cookies. There was a Cookies for Turtles sale. Mothers had baked animal-shaped cookies and the children sold them to benefit Florida wildlife.
The best part of the festival was the Florida Animal Parade.
All the neighborhood children dressed in costumes of their favorite Florida animals. They paraded all through the neighborhood carrying colorful banners and flags. People clapped and cheered as they marched by.
The children are indeed our friends.
Yes, they want to help us.
Let us join together with the children. Animals and people can live together.
We must also guide so the children of our future can know us and be our friends too.
Animals need people.
People need animals.
We all need each other.
Share this great state of Florida.
The steamboat played an important part of Florida's history almost 100 years.
Steamboats brought new residents to Florida. They brought tourists and visitors who wanted to enjoy the sunshine.
They brought other parts of the country. They brought news from other parts of the country. They brought Florida's reproduction wealth that we needed.
In time, steamboats actually put themselves out of business. They hauled shells and rocks for the highways and railways. With trains and cars, steamboats weren't needed anymore. By the year 1920, most steamboats were all gone from Florida's waters.
Let's go back in time to the 1870s. Will Jordan family yesterday began a journey from Jacksonville to Sanford by the steamboat on the St. John Trail.
Scene 1 at the steamboat landing in Jacksonville.
When will the steamboat get here, Mother? I'm tired of waiting.
It should be here very soon, Mary. Try to be patient, dear. Oh, look, Father, isn't that our steamboat coming around the bend in the river?
Yes, Josh, you're right. I see it too.
There sure is a lot of white smoke coming out of the smokestacks. Oh, there's a big paddle wheel turning over and over.
Is it the orange blossom?
Yes, it's the orange blossom. I see them with big orange legs on the side of the boat.
It's getting closer and closer. I hear the paddle wheel turning in the water.
Just listen to that loud whistle. I'm going to cover up my ears.
Here's the steamboat at last. Stand back now, children. You don't know what might happen.
Yes, let's all get out of the way. The deckhand must tie the steamboat to the landing.
Please stand back, everyone. We are afraid to load and unload. Sir, why aren't all those bags and crates being taken off the boat?
Well, young man, those crates are filled with Florida products, fruits, and vegetables for the folks up north. Others are filled with gator hides, animal skins, which are being shipped to the northern factories. Those large bags are filled with the U.S. meal.
What about those crates that are being loaded on the boat?
They are filled with products from the north that we will be delivering to the folks in Florida. Tools, machinery, and ice. All northern-bound products have been loaded, Captain.
And all cargo to Palatka to land in Sanford is now loaded and secured. Then we're ready to load passengers now. All aboard! All passengers aboard! Everyone watch your step.
We may aboard now, children. Mary, take my hand. Joshie, hold on to your father. Welcome aboard the Orange Blossom, folks. My name's Captain Jack Dixon, but everyone calls me Captain Jack. Is this your first trip to Florida?
Yes, Captain.
It's also our first trip on a steamboat.
We hope to make Florida our new home.
Then we'll do everything we can to make your trip pleasant as soon as we're underway. How about a tour of the Orange Blossom?
Fine, Captain.
I'm going up to the top deck to check with the pilot, but I'll see you all later.
Yes, that's because we're just about on our way. Oh, and there's what's telling everyone that we're on our way.
The big paddle is beginning to turn. I can feel us moving. The crowds on the bank are waving goodbye to us with their handkerchiefs and hats. Goodbye, goodbye. We're on our way at last.
Scene 2. The families are underway on the St. John Mill. They're enjoying Florida's wonders.
The St. Johns River is so beautiful and peaceful. I see water turkeys on those tree limbs drying their feathers. And there are some turtles sunning on the logs.
Oh, look, children. There are several beautiful egrets and herons on the water looking for fish.
Here comes Captain Jack. Is everyone enjoying the trip?
Yes, Captain.
How about the tour I promised you?
Fine, Captain.
As you see, the Orange Blossom has 2 decks in the pilot house. All the freight you saw being loaded on the boat is stored below the main deck.
The steam engine and broiler are there too.
Where do you fuel, Captain?
Florida steamboats burn wood. They're built of wood also, so we have to be very careful about fires.
Why are there so many people sitting on the decks with blankets around them?
They are people from up north who have come to Florida for their health. Relaxing in the warm sunshine makes them feel better.
Are there many people moving to Florida now?
Oh yes, every year Florida steamboats bring more and more people into the central part of Florida. In the 1870s, Florida has become known as the land of opportunity.
Captain, look at the man at the end of the deck. He's aiming his gun at a family of raccoons.
I'll stop that. Sir, shooting wildlife from my steamboat is not permitted. Unfortunately, shooting wildlife from steamboats has become a common practice, but I don't allow it on the Orange Blossom.
What about food on a steamboat, Captain? Jack, I'm getting hungry.
The dining room is up on the second deck.
What a pleasant dining room. There are sofas and rocking chairs, too. What is on the menu, Captain? And when can we eat?
The cooks are preparing food now, children. We usually have venison, steak, cutlets, eggs, and fish, and we always serve the very best hot biscuits ever.
That sounds good.
There's just one more deck to see, the very top one. Follow me, carefully now. This is the pilot house. The pilot of the steamboat steers our course from here.
We're really up high. I can see all around. Here comes another steamboat.
That's the Southern Beauty. We'll give her 2 blasts of a whistle.
Has the Orange Blossom ever had an accident, Captain?
Only twice. Once we ran into the sandbar when the water was low. Another time we hit a fallen log. The pilot didn't see it in time to change our course.
Where are we going to sleep tonight?
I have bunks ready for you on the main cabin.
You have done everything to make our steamboat journey pleasant.
We want to give our passengers the very best, ma'am. Well, this ends the tour, folks. I must go and study my charts now, but I'll see you all later.
Thank you, Captain Jack.
It was my pleasure. Oh, I almost forgot. After dinner, there will be music, and everyone is invited to sing along. When night falls, we always burn buckets of pine knots. You'll see the whole forest light up like a fairyland.
We'll all be there, Captain.
Goodbye for now.
You have to hand over the lens. Buttons.
See little buttons down here.
See the light on?
Red light.
Scene 3 at the end of the deck of the Orange Blossom. Everything does look like a fairyland, just like you said it would, Captain.
Here comes the deckhands with their banjos. We think nighttime is the best time on the river of all for singing.
He was born on the 4th of July in 1826. He always loved music, but his family felt there were more important things than just music. By the time he was 20 years old, he had written his first song, one of the many folk songs that would become America's Own by Stephen Foster. 1849, Oh Susanna had became famous and was the theme song for the California Gold Rush. In addition to his humorous songs for stage shows, Stephen Foster also wrote some beautiful ballads. Probably the best known of Stephen Foster's song has been sung in every language it started out to be.
Way down upon the Yazoo River.
As you can tell, that really didn't work. After searching through an atlas, he chose a river he had never even seen.
Way down upon the Swanee River, far, far away. There's where my heart is turning ever. There's where the old folks stay. All the world is sad and dreary everywhere I roam. Way down upon the Swanee River, far from the old folks at home. All night, once run all day. I bet my money I'm up till next Sunday down day. Let the ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Every time there's sex on the song, doo-dah day. Sometimes there's a pancake in, doo-dah, doo-dah. Oh, that's all the pipe was in, doo-dah day. Run all night, don't run all day. I bet my money on top till next Sunday, bet on the day. The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home, on my old Kentucky home, far away.
That's right, Tim. I know one thing we can do in here. And they'll probably do that. We need some light.
Contestants up in the bleachers or on the chair, wherever you sit over here. Scorers, check to make sure each contestant has the number on his wrist like I have here. If there's anybody that doesn't have a number on there, find out.
Number one, right here. good little shooter, is he now? Yep, he's got a chance to win this, his age group. Another one. He's a good shooter.
happens if you don't find one that has an S on it though, get me one.
Okay, that's a better one. Okay, that's a better song. And a guard dog, Pooch Patrol, chainsaw and tool set, pogo set.
Oh, okay.
Chainsaw and tool set. Is that a toy chainsaw?
Yes, that doesn't really cut. It has beads and a string.
Alright. You've been a good boy this year, I'll bet, huh? Listen to your mom and dad and take care of everything at home? Okay, well, I'll certainly do my best, and I will really try to find that slash with an S on the stuff.
Jennifer, would you
Okay,
take a
I can
picture,
have this,
Randy?
right? This list, so I won't forget? Okay, well, thanks a lot. Now, let's look up here at the, maybe we can get ourselves a picture together, okay? Mom's got some going for it. There we go.
Christmas tree, here we are.
Hey, Andy, how you like our new Christmas tree?
Fine.
A $50 tree.
What?
A $50 tree we had to pick. We couldn't film picking it because we was in the dark when we picked it, or almost in the dark. But here it is. It's a beautiful tree, isn't it?
Yeah?
And Mom's ready to put some water in the base so it won't fall over, hopefully.
Yeah. We have to fill the whole thing in so it doesn't, you know what?
Wonder where the kids are.
As you can see, do it that way and that way.
Okay, well, let me cut this off for just a second while I can help Mama.
I'm
Okay.
gonna help too.
All right. You're a big old helper. Quit making them faces, them ugly faces. Ooh. Oh, that scared me to death. Fade out. Oh, you're so silly. What are we doing right now, Andy?
Getting our Christmas tree ready for Christmas Eve.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Did you tell Santa Claus what you want?
Debbie holding the tree up?
Yeah.
It's about to fall over on the floor.
It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna do a good job. What'd you tell Santa Claus you wanted today?
I don't remember.
Was he the real Santa Claus?
No.
Why?
Because he had a string on his beard.
He had a string on his beard.
Push it in, push it in. Walk into the tree, push into the tree.
Good guy.
No, I'm the tree. No, I'm Mr. Tree.
You look like a Mr. Tree. That's very nice, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Daniel? Tell us about your condition today. Sick. Dad took you to the doctor today. Mom took off a half day in the morning. I took off a half day in the afternoon to take care of you, didn't we? You got some pills now and we're feeling better, aren't you? And who is this little clown over here? Back up some. You know what, Andy?
You're acting like an idiot. Why don't you get some...
You and I went out to Bernie Little's beer place today, didn't we? You got some beer for the teacher's Christmas party coming up, right? Okay.
Did you want to hear that song?
Now what's our problem up here?
Well, this is just kind of perched up here. It's not going. If I put it on the wire, it's going to go down like that.
And we went in a cold place that was 80 degrees.
Well, I don't
It
have
was
a
so
star.
cold
42
that
degrees.
it could have made an icicle.
If I do this, it's going to be down like that.
Cut the branches off.
Well, it'll light up.
We really do need to cut that off.
And then the angel will show.
Otherwise, it's
Ooh,
just
spider!
propped up here.
A spider!
Here, I'll show you.
Should I take my chances with it just sitting up there?
Yeah, sit right there for the moment.
You know what?
Andy, it's just a little tiny harmless
tested the bulbs?
I have.
Okay, we're putting the bulbs on now.
One thing I gotta know. Hey. No, wait, I have another weapon.
What you got there, Andu?
My Chinese dog.
Let's see it. Wow, it looks dangerous.
Don't run, Andy. Please don't run around the tree.
Just trying to
No, I'm not trying to get you. Oh, look at this nice tree I can knock over. What are you going
Turn the
for?
batteries on and see if the lights are
How do you turn I guess I can play pinball then, can I, Dad?
Oh!
Dad, can I?
Wrong.
Why not?
This is time to decorate a Christmas tree. It's a family event. We always work together.
But you're not working.
I do my usual job.
You're Jennifer.
Doing your little snotty attitude.
No, Jennifer. Daniel.
Haha, Daniel, Jen.
Better be quiet, Andy.
Jennifer has a boyfriend. Jennifer
Who?
has a boyfriend. She's married.
Who?
That's her boyfriend. She's married.
Oh,
Did
really?
you got kissed by him?
So I know who your girlfriend is. Who? Crystal.
Oh yeah, my little towel wash.
No, the other one.
Big one.
The one you saw in Pizza Hut that you said was so.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it all up. I'm putting the money in order. Get that money back there. Don't want bottle my money.
I'll do it if I want to.
Right.
Jennifer, what is it about Sunday school that you hate?
Jen, come this way.
Jennifer? Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer.
Jennifer, what is it about Sunday school you hate?
I cannot tell you because you will use it against me later on.
You pleading the Fifth Amendment? Huh? Jennifer? Donald Duck? Are you calling Ganny?
Nope, he's not. He's calling someone else.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
Or your boyfriend?
His girlfriend.
Jennifer? You
What?
got a boyfriend?
No.
Well, listen, Jennifer, you can't have a boyfriend for the next 5 years. You understand? You can start dating when you're 18. That's a new rule. Jennifer? 18. Ooh, that burnt. Don't you roll those eyes at me. Andrew, are you cleaning up your mess?
I'm organized, but I don't want it.
Oh, we're going to have the lighting of the Christmas tree?
Come on, Daniel.
Well, you know what? You should have waited till all the kids are here to see this wonderful
Hurry up,
event.
Daniel. Mom, Daddy. I'm going to take that kit and I'm going to throw it in the garbage if you don't pick it up. Is Daniel in here? No. Daniel, come on.
He was calling his name on now all of a sudden.
Hey,
Did you get her in the foot?
what did you do? What'd you do, Andy?
Did you hang up?
Don't look like a flamingo. What's on, what'd you do? Oh, what did you say?
All right, look how beautiful it is, guys. Oh, yes, yes. Look, Andy, come over here. That's nice, that's nice.
To adjust.
I like the little lights.
So do I. Makes it look
They're
better than
beautiful,
that
beautiful.
one.
They're beautiful.
Andy. Andy, look. Right, Andy?
Beautiful, beautiful.
I am toenail.
Joey, I'll kiss your foot.
What is this? My toenail?
Who's that? You.
Is that a Wooster, the clown,
This is
red-headed
mine.
clown?
This is mine.
What's blinking?
You're an angel?
No, it's not. Dad, quit telling her that.
Something was flashing.
The angel, excuse me, but the angel was flashing.
Dad, quit telling the story.
The angel may have a flasher in here.
Will you blink the lights?
I'm going to go around to adjust it.
Oh, well,
Just for the
excuse me.
blinkers.
Just look at me.
What? What do you want me to get?
He's got the camera going on the floor.
Mommy, can I throw
Mom wants 2 beers and a shot of whiskey.
Dad, can I throw some icicles on my
Yeah.
feet?
Well, take them out of the package before you throw them.
Not right now.
Andy, you look
Those are fuses.
Andy,
Now let me explain something to you.
Beautiful tree, beautiful tree.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give me 5, Andy. Give me 5 up 5. Hell no. So, let me do that to you.
My nerves aren't
Too fast.
Well, we'll get them all
No,
mixed in
too
the morning.
slow. It has to go
Try
too
to go.
slow. I can't even.
The tree looks like it's leaning forward.
It is, a little bit.
I made this.
Down low.
Hey, would you walk around?
What?
Would you walk around and look at it?
Sure. I think it's beautiful. Good balance on the sides. Looks pretty wrecked.
I'll tell you what I was thinking.
Okay.
This real big, thick, stick-like thing that looks like a pencil shape.
So you pop
Take
it
off
off.
about 4 inches of that, and this one that goes out this way,
Okay.
from where I'm standing, cut it out.
Okay, I'll go get the clippers. The season, Mom's putting
You
on
gotta
right
get
now.
one.
Andy's already done it.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, Andy. Of course.
I need a needle.
No, Andy.
I need it.
Which are the first oranges we have? These?
I'm seeing Jingle Bell. And it's soft.
I'll look for folks while y'all decorate the tree.
I'll tell you where to look. There's a gold box breakfast box over there that's square. It's got a candy thing there.
I've put up, what, 3 ornaments?
That's 3 2 minutes. You gotta slow down.
Anywhere. I want to get some.
Anywhere? I thought you said you just can't put ornaments anywhere.
No, don't look at it. Make it something else.
Andy, stop!
Okay, here's these little tiny ones. Grandma Jenny bought when Papa was a baby.
What happened
Papa's
to the
first
chocolate?
Christmas.
In trouble, right? Oh, I'm not even gonna ask you anything.
Well, you know, Jennifer, you're too intelligent to be talking like that.
What'd she say?
What happens if the drought needs to break and we're going to be in trouble, aren't we?
You know, y'all just beat her tail for that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna beat her 10 times.
Make her like a baby.
Oh, no,
I'll get your funny bone 10,000 times.
Randy, my kid.
Isn't that so
Andy,
funny?
say back to you, Mr. Magoo.
Isn't it your funny bone so funny?
Come here, Andy. Come here, Andy.
No, I'm decorating.
Well, can't you come here for just a second? Come here, Jennifer. We need a little baby love on your 5th Christmas.
6.
6th Christmas.
6.
Yeah, 6th Christmas.
I want us to get out that film that shows Andy trying to crawl all over the train set. And his little Santa Claus nightmare.
Yeah, you got your hand knocked my train off the track. You were silly.
Just like he was swimming, he was on his old belly.
Yeah.
And his old legs
You
were
said old
kicking up
train,
and down.
he just scoot towards it.
Like Scooty Patootie.
How was I going? 90 for an hour?
92 an hour, yeah, you were going 92 an hour.
I'm gonna beat you with my Braga boom.
I got you. Now I'm gonna get your funny bone. You faker.
Give her a karate kick, Andy.
Ooh, funny
Here's a
bone
Santa
time.
Claus. Here's a Santa Claus.
Easy, Andy. Now, don't hurt Jennifer.
What?
Don't hurt her.
These were Papa's Santa Clauses.
Oh, I want one.
Quit being a baby.
Here, Jen.
Daniel, come here.
You don't get one, Andrew.
Now, the Andy, darling, you can't put them.
Don't mean I can't hug you a little bit.
You have to put him down here.
God.
He can't stand on top of another one.
Where's Candy?
I heard. You know
That's
what
Come
the?
here, come here.
Can I get a candy?
No, you don't need candy. You need to decorate the tree.
Come here, Jenny, and get a ball. These are some of her balls.
Let's hypnotize the camera.
It's really good, good job, Jennifer.
Kevin.
Oh, yes, certainly.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Jennifer,
You are
Jennifer.
getting very sleepy.
get out of here. Daniel,
You will shut off.
I'm making America's Funniest Home Videos.
yeah, you're America's Sickest videos.
You are getting sleepy. Yeah, I get sleepy.
It's your funny bone.
You are getting sleepy.
What?
Andrew, get up there.
Who said that? What cartoon?
Y'all put some ornaments on the tree. I'll let
Look,
you
when you
do.
put these pretty things like this, hang it and turn it so that the little ornament is facing down.
No, no candy canes. You want a Mars bar? A little Mars bar? You can have a Milky Way. Huh?
Oh, Mom, can I put this one up?
Where are the ornaments?
Can
You'll
you
take up?
feel this?
In a minute, we'll do. Yeah, I guess you can.
Man, does that look neat? Good.
This will really scrape your butt.
No, Andy, we're not putting those on right now. Don't take any of those now. Those we might give some of those to him.
There's Jennifer.
What? Did you think it was something about
Y'all
the
got to
different-
put some on the other side now.
Yeah, I'm gonna specialize
Mom,
in
this
Mars
We've
bar.
got to.
This one's a good one to stick in front of the light. I can't wait till the Sabres parade.
I'm very lucky that you get to go.
We usually go, do we?
Yeah, we always go to see me parade.
So why are we lucky to? You tell me I like Chief Henry, I'm gonna change it up Crystal. Okay, I I know her photo.
What is it?
Booster, how you feeling?
5-5.
Bad? I'm sorry, baby. It's time for you to get to bed. We're gonna have to hang this project up tonight, although our tree looks beautiful.
Candy.
Man, sharp as a tack.
Or your money back.
What if the tack is dull?
What if your head is dull?
What if you're dull?
What if you're dull?
I'm not.
Now, Andy?
Andy.
No, back up. Shh.
Andy.
Andy, will you sing me a song?
Frosty Snowy with happy jolly soul. With the corn top pipe and a button and a toy. May I have a cup? Frosty was snowy. The sun was hot that day. So he said let's go and have some fun. Now before I melt away. Down to the village with the broomstick in his hand. Run here and there and everywhere. Then catch me if you dare. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump me. He waves goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity, thump, thump, thumpity, thump, thump, over the hills of snow.
Good. All right, Dan, your turn. Okay, Dan, you ready?
When is the woodpecker time?
Huh?
No.
Say ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Da 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 da. Woody Woodpecker, Woody Woodpecker. All right, Jennifer, your turn.
What?
What? My foot. What a song. Let's hear it.
The song I already played. My
Sing a song.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day.
Well, sing it now.
Ding, ding, ding,
I heard the bells. Come on.
peppermint.
Sing it on Christmas Day. Y'all are sick. Y'all don't. It's a Kodak moment. You guys don't cooperate.
Isn't it a cold?
Let's just hypnotize
What a
the camera.
shame. What a shame.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Da 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 da.
Giddy up, jingle bells, jingle bells swing. Giddy up, jingle bells swing. That sounds good.
Okay.
Jingle bells, 1, 2, 3, 4, jingle bells. 5, 6, 7, 8, jingle bells. 9, 10, 11, 12, jingle bells. Jingle bell rock. Dashing through the snow.
Have you brushed your teeth, Daniel? You have? Have you taken your medicine? Have you chewed your last tablet?
Making spirits bright, simple fun it is.
Huh?
It's like something like, oh, jingle bells.
You've only taken one so far, right?
I got it right, Mom. I got it right for the first time. Okay, I was gonna sing Dashing Through the Snow. Dashing through the snow, no one horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way ahead. Onto a little thing, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Hey.
All right.
Alright, you want me to sing it again?
Yeah.
Dashing through the snow in one horse open sleigh. Laughing over fields we go, laughing all the way ahead. On top toes sing, making spirits cry. How fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, how fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh.
All right.
That was good. That was weird.
Does he look weird? Huh? Can you see him?
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Get back, Daniel. And he just saw you. Ain't that weird?
Come up closer, put the hand in my face. That's funny.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, see.
Like you feel inspired.
Well, come here.
Right and see, it's like something like, hey, this is the way. All I find is to ride on a horse and fish like, hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. All I find is to ride on a horse and fish like, hey.
You're weird, Andy.
Frosty the snowman was a happy jolly soul with the more top pipe in the into what made up cool.
Look, Andy, look. Just take a couple of little strings and just hang them up.
Like this?
No, smaller than that. I mean, just a few, like two together. Be real careful. Go on the back side. Okay, you gotta make them go straight. Look, look, look.
Wooster, are you feeling better? Jennifer,
See, you're getting
where have you
too many
been?
at one time. Hold it in your hand, baby, and only take
Jennifer?
one at a time.
Jennifer, where have you been? Well, don't speak to me then.
My name's not Jennifer.
Andy, put a utensil on. Put a tinsel on there.
I'm trying. Put a pencil on it.
Put a utensil on there, like a fork or a knife.
No, I thought it was a big tree. Did you? I didn't. I thought it was pretty big. Oh.
Maybe
Did you know the bus came late?
today?
No, yesterday.
How late?
Maybe it was today. It was
Already
like
took
7
off.
o'clock when the bus came.
Already took off.
And it was supposed to pick us up at like 6:40. And it came at 7 o'clock.
I want some more. I ran out. I ran out!
Can you believe that? I got there right when the
Ran
bell
out.
rang.
Pick all those up off the floor. Do you know how to go around and go like this? Just take one at a time. Now pick those up right there. No, Dan, I'll give you some different ones.
I want some. Mom, why didn't we get those really pretty gold ones? Too expensive?
They were real expensive, and Daniel, here.
Well, if we didn't like them, we could always put them up. That way in the attic and try again next year. See if we're change. Here.
Oh, you can have those. Just do one at a time.
Then I have some.
Here, take some of mine out of this. Yeah, hold yours.
Mom sure did a good job on the tree last night.
Mm-hmm.
She
Did
did.
you
I
get
know.
almost all the way?
Well, we helped her, but give me a.
She finished it up.
Let me have some of these suckers. I tell you all how to
No,
put
no,
them
no,
on.
no, no.
No, Dad, don't.
Watch.
Dad, that looks crappy.
Jennifer. Just kind of.
No, Daddy. Now I've taken a lot of time to do the top of that.
Well, then you go like this. See, that makes it nice. It's the Johnson technique. Kind of work yourself down. See? Aren't you ashamed? And work yourself up here.
No, Dad.
Danny,
I want some.
you go on the back side of the
I'm
tree.
trying for that ornament down there. It's one of Grandma Jenny's.
Oh, that was
My
nice. That was a
tree
good
won't
job.
keep this ornament soft.
Jennifer, watch this big glob.
Oh, no, Mom.
Hey, hey.
Mom, look what he's doing.
Jennifer, why are you
No,
touching
wait,
tattle
wait,
tape?
I know what to do.
No,
You
Andy,
go
no,
this,
Andy, don't touch it.
And it goes, wow! Ow!
Be careful when you go around the
Can't
branch of
try
the tree.
this. Don't tell my toe broken.
watch out for
Dad,
these sockets
take that
back
off.
there.
Take that off.
No, Andy.
Now you're making a mess, Jennifer.
Andy, come over here on the back side.
You're the
of
one that's
Daddy.
making a mess.
No! Now you see what he did? He went tickle tickle and he drug them all around sideways.
Andy!
Get over there in the
Andrew.
back with your daddy.
Andy hits us.
Get over in the back.
Don't do that, Andy. Don't go sideways.
You know, let Andy do what he wants to do. He's doing a good job.
Then get in the very back where no one can see it.
Oh, thanks, Jen.
People what?
You're so
Walk
nice.
around the tree to
That's
feel
right.
joy.
They rock around the tree, don't they?
Yeah.
Daniel, can you go get me the little chair out of the den?
Daniel! Did you hear what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of these icicles. Boy, these are cold. Cold hard cast is what they call
Andy, go in the den and get me the little chair.
About 5 cents a carton.
Go around and pick up the ones on the floor now. See if we can recycle some of them.
Okay. Yeah, we're big into the recycling business.
Some more. I'll use some of these too.
Looks nice, Mom. It sure looks nice. Too bad there's not no presents under it.
Also, it's pretty if you do like
Did you see what I did to this metal heart?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing that. Let's not pick these little stragglers out. No, Andy. Don't be throwing them up on the tree now. I'm telling you.
In that little spot where nobody's got it. Nobody's got right there. Now they have. Now they haven't. I don't know how to put
Pick up the ones off the floor before you go get more, Daniel. There's a lot of them on the floor. Mom, he's not.
I've asked him to pick them up.
Well, he's not. He's just getting more.
Where'd Andrew go?
Oh, he's back here. Down the back of the
Globbing
tree.
them on.
Good boy, Andy. Heave those suckers on there.
Andy.
stick.
I'm supposed to stick.
You're supposed to hang them down real gently.
Too many right there.
So I can
Still pretty good.
You can't go in and move them. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Andy. No, I'm not.
What do?
No, I'm not.
We'll get more decorations. I'm decorating some spots people haven't got.
Andy, you don't cover the tree and icicles so you can't see the ornaments.
That's right.
That's what Andy's doing. He's making a whole big row of them back here. And I'm moving them so they won't glob up the tree.
You say you were
You can see
taking
them,
up
Andy.
all that you are.
There's so many.
Jennifer, don't bother his icicles, please.
You bothered by
Daniel, pick up the
icicles
stuff
for
off the
purpose.
See, that's a wonder one.
Hey, Andy, come here, baby.
Watch where you're stepping, Andy. Mom, did you
Here, little hot cigarette, baby. I think you dropped
to eat all those Hershey bars?
Yeah, your father ate all the
Right there.
Hershey
Oh,
bars.
I only got
He ate all the
one.
M&Ms, and now he's working on the kisses, so you better go get one.
I'm getting a whole handful.
Take out the candy
Stock up
cane.
in my room.
Have the candy cane with those little ones.
No, we're going to bed now. No, I don't want him eating candy canes.
No, Daniel. You can have one.
Well, I'm saving. So I only had a couple M&Ms and one candy bar. All the candy.
Why are you so hateful?
Hey, no.
Wait till I'll talk to you. Good talk with you.
I want to come this way. Come
little Andy?
Yeah, I'm little Andy, little baby Andy.
He is our little baby. He's our last little baby.
He is a baby.
I'm gonna decorate.
Just can get down here to the knees and pick all this stuff up there.
Oh, wait! Wait, I'm gonna get some. Cause I'm gonna decorate the hole. No, Andy's clobbering on here. I wanna decorate.
Daniel, come here.
You don't put ice.
Daniel, come here.
Daniel, come here, please.
I was decorating the hole with icicles. Sitting them down in there, Daddy. How you like the hole? I decorated.
All right, good.
That's enough, I think, man.
Mommy, I'm decorating holes that nobody's decorated.
Well, I think you've got enough icicles. I don't want to cover the ornaments up.
We're already decorating.
That looks pretty.
Except for a couple places.
Yeah,
Mommy, I've decorated a hole, 2 holes, actually.
Sing me a Christmas song.
Andy, you can't make a nest in there
I thought it was a neat nest.
Where was it?
Did you take that boy's nest away?
Yeah.
Mean old mom. Come here, Andy. Come here, baby. Come here. No, you stop that now. Come here, baby. Did mommy take your nest away? Well, you know what? Go put an ornament in that hole over there, okay?
I put one in there.
What?
I put an ornament in that hole so that it wouldn't be empty. Now, would you like to
wanted some icicles in it too.
would you like to put a garland around your little tree? Don't put icicles in the hole. I just moved that ornament.
I want to put some in it. Where is it? I want to put some in there. Just that much, okay? Now would you leave it in? Oh.
Don't do that, Daniel. That's metal. Don't do that.
Where'd you get
I'm
that?
going to tell you what. I said stop.
Where did Daniel get that?
That's metal. I mean, if you sharpen it, you can cut somebody with it.
Just plastic now. Leave everything alone. I don't want people breaking the lights. I got icicles everywhere on me. And it's the icicle man.
What's your favorite kind of video? Well, it sounds like the majority of these people just said, we love all the videos on your show, Bob. Yeah.
Seems we've sung love's last song for John. Seems we've sung love's last song, dear John.
Time and Newsweek agree. Havana is a glossy movie, an adult Hollywood entertainment. Redford gives one of his most deeply felt performances. Havana has a high romantic spirit in an exotic city, decadent and a swarm with corrupt and conniving characters. And Havana has been called one of the year's best, a grand and glorious romantic epic. Robert Redford, Lena Olin, Havana, rated R. Now playing in select areas. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Not long ago, Honda and Toyota were known for the highest mileage. But today, there's Geo, the most fuel-efficient line of cars and trucks in America. Get to know Geo at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Getting to know.
Dave Thomas is always on the lookout for new ideas in food.
Enjoy what?
If you've got a big appetite, come in for a Big Dave's Deluxe with bacon, sauteed onions, the works, only at Wendy's.
After this, I'm going to get a Big Dave's Deluxe.
They're at your Christmas store. Sears, this Proctor Silex Pause and Serve coffee maker, Black & Decker iron, and Proctor Silex toaster. Now only $14.99 each. Hurry, sale ends Saturday. At Sears for Christmas.
Dear John,
film is filmed before a studio audience.
And when this guy from work asked me out, even though he's a prize catch, I had to say no.
Oh, all right. So I'm not the only prize catch you turned down.
I'm afraid if I went out with you, I'd catch more than a prize. Anyway, you see, I have this rule I always follow. I never date anyone I work with.
Me neither. In fact, us toll collectors down at the tunnel have a saying, never drop your coins in the company's slot.
Well, I agree. I refuse to date anybody I work with.
Mary Beth, may I remind you, you are currently unemployed.
I know. And it's opened up a whole new world for me.
Mary Beth, don't you think that...
Oh, good, you're here. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget to give you this.
Ah. Didn't anyone ever teach you how to knock?
You want to knock? Okay, you're ugly.
Hey, house painting by Henry. Thank you very much, Denise.
Henry's good, he's reasonable, and he's my cousin. Well, now, he's not my first cousin, he's my second cousin, but he is my cousin. You know, painting runs in the family. Did I mention his daddy was a painter? Well, he was. Now, if you want a discount, you just mention my name. And now, if that doesn't work, you just tell Henry I know where he really was 2 weekends ago when he told his wife he was fishing with the guys. Well, I gotta get back to my overeaters group. Did I mention I lost 90 pounds?
Too bad none of it was in your tongue.
I know. I talk too much. But you breathe too much. I'll stop if you will. See ya.
Are you having your apartment painted, John?
Oh, just my living room and bedroom.
You only have a living room and bedroom.
And I guess I'm having my apartment painted.
Well, John, you need a painter and you didn't come to me?
Oh, come on, Kirk. What is this? Suddenly you become a house painter?
Yeah. Right, like I'm gonna risk getting latex on these hands. No. A friend of mine is a painter. John, you give this guy a roller and a brush, he's a regular Chopin.
Kirk, Chopin was a composer, not a painter.
I know that. But how do you think he made his living before his songs hit the charts?
He's not the voice of Milli Vanilli for nothing.
Okay, Kirk. Okay, does your friend have a card?
No, he doesn't have a card, John, because he does it on the side.
Well, then forget it. I'm not hiring anybody who's not a professional painter.
He is a professional, John. His full-time job is painting the runways at the airport.
Oh, come on, Kirk. That's just painting a bunch of straight lines.
Hey, John, you put enough of those straight lines together, you got your apartment painted. So how about it? Come on.
Well,
I'll send my buddy over tomorrow to give you an estimate.
Okay. An estimate, yeah. But could you make it in the morning? I've got my mother coming to town in the afternoon.
Got it.
Your mother?
Yeah, she's gonna spend a few days with me.
Oh, be careful, John. Last year, my mom came to stay with me for a few days, and she wasn't there more than an hour before she started in with the orders. Don't sit so close to television. Don't play ball in the house. Don't jump on the sofa.
I don't have to worry about that with my mom.
She lets you jump on the sofa?
No. I mean, my mom and I get along beautifully.
Oh.
You know, she's in her 70s. This woman is so full of energy.
Well, we'd love to meet her. Why don't you bring her to our meeting next week?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I think she'd love that. You know, whenever we get together, we just keep running out of things to do.
Well, we could take her to see the skaters at Rockefeller Center.
Or tea at the plaza.
Or I could take her for an evening of music and dance. Okay. Does she like to stuff dollar bills into jockey shorts?
He does it right. See, I've been painting ever since I was a small fry, just like my dad. I tell you, my dad was a painter, too. Well, he was. I remember when he sat me on his knee, he said, "You got lucite in your blood, Nathaniel." See, Nathaniel, that's my real first name, but since that's my dad's name, too, I go by Henry. That's my middle name. So when you call and say you're a friend of Denise, I say, Henry, you better get over there and find out what kind of painting job that man needs. I tell you, Denise was my cousin.
You didn't have to. You got the estimate done yet?
Oh, yeah, right. That's, okay, this is all it's going to cost you for the bedroom and living room. That's it.
$900? Well, that's a little steep. Denise said if I mention a name, you might give me a discount.
Oh, no, man. I can't give out no discounts. Now, come on.
She also said if that didn't work, I should mention something about a fishing trip you took 2 weeks ago.
All right, make it $350.
You must have caught a big one.
So I guess I'll hear from you then, right?
Oh, I got another bid to get. Can I call you by Saturday?
Make it Monday. Next weekend I'm going fishing.
Hi, is Kirk in? Who's this? His houseboy. Look, Kirk, it's me, John. It's not a collection agency. Listen, you can tell your painter friend I just got a bid of $350. Yeah, that's right. So would you have him give me a call? Oh, by the way, Kirk, you do a lousy Chinese accent. Oh, Cambodian. I'm sorry, my mistake. No, later.
Ma! Hi, Johnny. Oh, are my arms getting shorter, or are your lunch breaks getting longer?
Mom, come here. So how was your drive, Ma?
I took the bus.
You took the bus? Why?
I don't drive anymore.
You're kidding. Why not?
Last month, I came close to running over a cat.
Well, that could happen to anybody.
This cat was sleeping in the pet store window.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I sold the car to Maureen Bowman.
Well, as long as you're okay, Ma. Listen, we got to get you settled in because we got to get rolling here. I mean, I thought we'd grab a bite and take in a movie. Maybe we go right to Manhattan and hit a few museums.
The only thing I want to hit right now is the sack.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, sure. We can do the museums tomorrow.
We'll see.
Ma, you want some coffee?
Yeah, great.
So how long can you stay before you have to go back home?
Well, actually, Johnny, I was thinking of not going home.
Not going home.
You see, there's something I want to talk to you about. I've been living alone for a lot of years now, and I think it's time I made a change in my life.
Yeah, Mom, listen, don't get me wrong. It's always a lot of fun when you come to visit, but you and me living together, I mean, I know we used to live together, but that's when I was a boy and you were my mother. I mean, I know you're still my mother and I'm still your boy, but I'm a big boy now and you're a big mother, and two of us are big people living in this tiny apartment. It would be a very big mistake, Mom.
Relax, Johnny. I'm not moving in with you.
Okay. But you know, you're always welcome.
Living alone is boring. That's why I need someone around to...
Oh, what am I thinking about? Oh, go ahead. Tell me, who is he? Where did you meet? When are you getting married, Mom?
Slow down, John. Your mother's not getting married.
You're not?
No.
Oh, well, look, Mom, I understand. I mean, this is the 90s, and if you two kids want to live together, that's your problem.
I'm not planning to live with a man.
Thank God, because I don't approve of the 90s.
Look, darling, I've decided to give up my apartment and move into Blue Sky Manor.
Blue Sky Manor? Ma, this is a rest home.
It's not a rest home. It's a retirement home.
Oh, come on. I don't care what you call it. What do you want to move into a place like this? Ma, you're not sick, are you?
No, I'm not sick. I'm old.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? You're not old.
I'm old enough to know what's best for me. Now, read the brochure.
Blue Sky Manor, located on 2 beautiful acres outside Hackensack. Oh, come on, Mom. Do you believe this baloney? There aren't 2 beautiful acres within 40 miles of Hackensack.
My apartment is too big for me to take care of with my arthritis. I haven't vacuumed in a month.
So what? I haven't vacuumed in 2 months.
Oh, John. I wish I were strong enough to continue to live alone. But I'm not.
Ma, you're really serious about this, aren't you?
I've already given up my lease.
Well, look, I'm serious about it, too. You're not moving into a rest home. You're moving in here with me.
Johnny, are you crazy? I don't want to live with you.
What do you mean you don't want to live with me?
I want to live in a retirement home, really.
Ma, that doesn't make any sense. What have they got there that I don't have here?
Daily maid service.
Right. No. Look, I'll keep the place clean, I promise.
And they have a lot of activities, like bingo.
I got a Catholic church right down the street. And if you're into mahjong, there's a temple right next to the deli.
Oh, John, I know your intentions are good, but I've thought this all over, and believe me, I know what I'm doing. Now, since you're the administrator of the family trust, I need your signature on this before they'll let me move in.
What is this?
It's a form. Listen to your mother and sign it.
Oh, sure, I signed this, you move into a rest home, right? And then a month later, you're sitting in a rocking chair saying, how can my son do this to me?
John, I won't be saying that.
That's right, you won't, because I'm not signing that.
Oh, John.
I'm not.
John, sometimes you can be so pig-headed.
Yes, of course. Runs in the family.
Sweetheart, I really want to do this.
All right, Mom, listen, I'm sorry. As long as I'm alive, no mother of mine is going to check herself into a rest home. Now, don't worry about it. We're going to be great together. I promise. Come on, we got to get you settled in.
I want to have a life like you have a life.
Mom, what are you talking about? If I had a life, you think I'd know about the mahjong games at the temple?
Old Spice aftershave cologne and gift packs. Now being shipped in time for the holidays. So give them Old Spice and celebrate goodwill toward men.
The Remington Microscreen shaves as close as a blade. Hold it. Remington's also quick and comfortable with two thin, flexible screens. The Remington Microscreen, quick, comfortable, shaves as close as a blade or your money back. Attaboy, that's Remington.
Here's a question. How can you save 12% of your gasoline bill every year? Have a regular tune-up. Let's put our energy into saving it.
The bustle of the season can wear a body down.
You need a place, an oasis to bring yourself around.
Break from the pace, take 5 from the race. You know the one, McDonald's.
It's Holiday Shopper Survival Days at McDonald's. Take a break where the welcome's warm, the food's hot, and the service is fast.
McDonald's for food, for fun.
It's Holiday Shopper Survival Days at McDonald's.
Spread it, splatter it, doesn't matter, it's liquid Clorox too. Its color's pretty and white's bright too. Liquid Clorox too.
They're at your Christmas store. Sears. Name brand appliances like the Kenmore Ultra Wash dishwasher with pots and pan cycle. Save $58. Only at Sears Brand Central for Christmas.
Now, when John's mother gets here tonight, she'll feel like one of the gang. There.
You know, after seeing how excited John was about his mother's visit, I called my mom, and she's coming to stay with me for a few days next week.
Aw, aren't you a good daughter?
Well, John made me realize my mom and I can still have fun together, even though she is getting up in years.
Mary Beth, how old is your mother?
On her next birthday, she'll be... Oh, my God. She'll be 47.
This kid's starting to get on my nerves.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, John. Hey, John. Where's your mother?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's a little too tired to make it tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, John. I talked to my buddy who paints the runways at Kennedy.
Yeah.
And he'll do your place for half of what the other guy quoted you. And he can start next week.
Well, that's great, Kirk. I'll see if it's okay with my mom.
Okay. What?
I said I'll see if it's okay with my mom.
You have to check with Mommy before you get your apartment painted, John?
Now, Kirk...
It's a good thing you're not remodeling the kitchen. You'd have to hold a family reunion, you know. Invite Dada and Sissy and Uncle Oompa.
Kirk, my mother is living with me now.
What?
Your mother's living with you?
I thought she was just visiting for a few days.
Well, she was, but it sort of became permanent.
Yeah, mothers have a way of doing that.
Uh-oh.
Mary Beth, where are you going?
To call my mom before she buys her plane ticket.
God, I can't believe this. I mean, do you know what they call a guy your age who lives with his mother?
Supreme Court Justice?
Look, my mother doesn't want to live alone anymore, so I had her move in with me, okay?
John, are you sure you've thought this out? I mean, What if you meet some really hot babe who wants you really bad? What are you gonna say? Your place or my mother's?
Well, I'll worry about that when it happens.
Talk about selfish. What about me? What about your buddy here? What if I get my hands on some really classy dame? I need a nice place to take her. What am I supposed to do?
Do what you always do. Let the air out of her and stick her back in the drawer.
Now, look, say what you want. I happen to enjoy when my mother comes to visit me. You know, every night before she goes to sleep, we play gin rummy for a penny a point.
Smart, John. Much better than charging her rent.
John, isn't your place a tad small for the two of you?
Well, it is a bit cramped, but it's a lot better than letting her live at a rest home.
Rest home?
Yeah.
Is your mother okay?
No. She's fine. That's why I don't understand why she wants to move into a place like that.
You mean she wants to live in a rest home?
Yeah, she wants to, huh? But I sure as hell am not gonna let her.
I can't understand your attitude, John. It sounds as if you're trying to keep her prisoner.
Louise, she is my mother, and I know what's good for her.
Now you're starting to get on my nerves. How is it that all young people think they know what's best for old people? If your mother wants to move into a rest home, you should butt out.
I think Mrs. Filbert has a point.
Now, look, Louise, I love my mother, and I'm damned if I'm gonna let the same thing happen to her that happened to my grandmother.
Your grandmother?
Yeah. I adored that old lady. We all called her Nana. I was 11 years old when we took her to a rest home. It was a dark and cold place, and it smelled like old cardboard. I remember I kissed Nana goodbye, and I never saw her again. She died 2 weeks later.
John, it's a shame what happened to your grandmother, but not everyone who moves into a rest home dies 2 weeks later.
Look, Louise, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about my mother. Now, she's too young to live in a place like that.
Is she? Or are you just refusing to admit that she's getting old?
What are you saying?
Well, when you admit that your mother is aging, you're also forced to come face to face with your own mortality, and that's not always easy.
It certainly isn't. I still find it hard accepting the fact that my mother isn't getting any younger.
Whoa. Mrs. Filbert? Your mother is still alive?
Well, if she's not, I'd sure like to know who's cashing those checks I've been sending to that logging cap in Spokane.
Mom? Mom? Oh, my God! Whoa! Mom! Mom, are you okay? Mom! Mom, you all right? Oh, my God. Mom! Mom, are you here?
Johnny, I smell smoke.
Oh, great. She smells smoke. Ma, you okay?
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I just put out a fire in the oven.
My pineapple strudel. Oh, it was your favorite. I wanted to surprise you.
Ma, next time just say boo.
After I finished making the strudel and putting it in the oven, I was pooped, so I came in here to rest my eyes for a while. And I dozed off, and I guess I didn't hear the timer.
No. It's okay. It's okay as long as you're all right.
I'm not all right. I can't even make your favorite pineapple strudel.
No, come on.
Oh, I wish I could do the things I did when I was young. Even a few years ago. But I can't.
I know. Guess we both have to realize we're getting older.
Yeah.
I'm not the same person I used to be either. In fact, you want to know something I found out about 6 years ago and never told you?
What?
I'm allergic to pineapple.
Oh, Johnny. Johnny, I think I'm going to like it here.
I don't know, Ma. Look at this. Wire hangers. They don't show you these things in the brochure. Oh.
I'm Willie Hanson. I live down the hall. You must be my new neighbor.
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, my mom is.
Oh, hi, I'm Charlotte Lacey. This is my son, John.
Hi. Welcome, Charlotte. I just got back from the mall, and it was so exciting.
What's a big sale?
Better. You see, some of the shops give discounts to senior citizens. And today, well, I got carded.
Congratulations.
Listen, Charlotte, it's almost dinner time. Now let me put this stuff in my room, and we'll walk to the dining room together, and I'll introduce you around.
Oh, that'll be great.
I'll be right back.
Boy, some rest home this is. How are you going to get any rest with her around?
She's very pleasant. Come on now, admit it. This place is pretty nice.
Yeah, okay. It's not as bad as I thought. Yeah. But remember, if you decide you don't like it, you can always move
in with me. Now, I appreciate your help.
Yeah, okay.
Now, why don't you get going? You have a long drive ahead of you.
Yeah, okay. Now, remember, if you need anything, just call. I don't care if it's early in the morning or in the middle